What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am incredibly thrilled today. Finally, after I don't know how many Titan crystals, not getting her at all during the Heat Wave sale during any of the Titans that I opened, eh, finally, I have Spider-Woman as a 7 star. I pulled her out of a random Titan crystal August 8th, Friday night. I was literally like watching SmackDown. I forgot I had a Titan crystal to open, and pop goes Spider-Woman. So I no longer am missing any character from the current Titan pool, which means I have no reason to open Titans until the swap over happens in around a month or so. So I'm holding Titans now, which is great because I wanted to be holding Titans because I'm really excited for that next pool. So, Spider-Woman, I took her immediately up to rank 3, 6200. I would have taken her to rank 4 if I had saved my 3 to 4 gem, but luckily, the Crucible is coming in a handful of days, and she will get that 3 to 4 gem as soon as I finish that content. So don't worry, rank 4 Spider-Woman is still happening, and I will be making a rank 4 Spider-Woman showcase, but for right this second, I just wanted to let the general audience know that I finally got Spider-Woman, and I'm gonna do, a handful of Realm of Legends fight, maybe just a Realm of Legends run with her, just to show her off a little bit, because I love this character so much. One of my favorite characters released this year. If not my favorite character released this year, it's hard because I really like Bastion as well. Bastion is definitely up there. It's between Bastion and Spider-Woman for me, for sure. But I love this champ so much. As you can see, I missed a parry. I literally just woke up to record this video. It is 6:50 in the morning right now over on my side of the pond here. But Spider-Woman is so legit. You build up to that special 2 to inflict the Retribution passive, and then you throw between 1 to 3 special 1s depending on the size of the opponent, and they will die after they throw a special because of the power sting, because of the retribution. Yeah, it's that's about how every Spider-Woman fight goes. That was class disadvantage with a rank 3, and it was 48 seconds, and I even got clipped at the beginning. So in a scenario where I don't get hit because I'm, just waking up, she takes these fights in like 40 to 47 seconds. It's crazy. I used my generic awakening gem on her, and I used all of my Sig Stones that I had saved up from Heatwave, and also I bought some Sig Stones from the Radiant store to get her all the way to 200. I really do value the Awaken ability. I don't think she needs it. I think she's an incredibly powerful attacker and defender without the Awaken ability, but the Awaken ability just it sort of speeds up her ramp a lot, and it adds so many safety nets to the ramp where you don't necessarily have to worry about, you know, losing out on damage, because when you consume those Furies with your special 1, you gain them right back as passive Furies. So it's not like you're not losing any Furies basically. Yeah, so that was 45 seconds for 550,000 health, just casual, And in a situation where I need to, not push them to special 3, the damage is going to be the same because they're only using their special 2. They're not actually using their special 3. So they're only using 2 bars of power to throw the special. So the damage is going to be exactly the same. I would just bait a special prior to pushing them to 2 bars of power, because the damage from the power stings, it goes up per level of special attack you used. So, as a defender, this damage scales with base attack only, but the power sting deals direct damage, scaling up with how much power and number of bars of power the opponent had. So, as long as the opponent has above 2 bars of power, any additional power also increases the damage, but like 2 bars of power is really the magic number. Unless you stack 20 power stings and they only have 1 bar of power, that's still going to deal a massive amount of damage as well. But the magic number is 20 power stings, 2 bars of power. Pretty much everything is going to die from that. There's like 400,000 damage to be dealt in that whole cycle, and then after you throw that special 1, or after they throw that special 2, should I say, you can throw one more special 1 before the retribution expires, and then build right back up to your special 2. She's an incredibly simple character to use. Like, there's not a lot of finesse involved in using her. With the Awaken ability, obviously you can intercept to speed up the ramp even more, and that adds a little bit of finesse, but it is not necessary. Like, she builds up super quickly to halfway to her max ramp in like just a couple of combos. And then as you're just building more power, getting more hits in your combo, you're getting more and more of your ramp. So it's just wild, man. She's so incredibly powerful, and I'm so thrilled to have her. I'm going to throw this special one, and the damage from the special one itself is going to kill him. Yeah, that was one Power Sting detonation. Didn't even need the second special one for the damage, and it was still 46 seconds, man. It's just, it's so wild. I love this champion so much. Just, yeah, I can't wait to take her to rank 4, man. I really cannot. I had so much fun getting the footage for her when she initially came out with the deep dive, and ever since then, I've just been in love with this champ. So much utility, so much damage, such a great dual threat. Will be relevant for probably ever. I mean, just the amount of utility this character brings to the table. Not to mention being probably the best Enchantress counter in the game right now because of those debilitates and how her abilities sort of tie into countering Enchantress defensively. That was a 140,000 power sting damage right there. Not to mention my basics are dealing, you know, 5-figure yellow numbers when they crit. And you can just like repeat, like her damage never really goes away when you have her awakened, because by the time you've consumed your fury buffs to get your fury passives, ramping back up, you're still going to have those fury passives, and then once you're back to a special 2 to reinflict your retribution passive, the fury passives have done their job to deal damage while you're ramping back up to your special 2. So it's just like such a perfectly crafted kit to just sustain the damage. The utility is permanently there. The debilitate, the ensnare, the ensnare counters evade, which can work for so many different champions, including Spider-Woman herself. She can counter herself with that ensnare. The debilitate makes the ensnare last even longer. She has this evade, which saves you on early dexes for like Onslaught and Enchantress. It's just crazy, man. The debilitate increases your stun duration. She has fury. She's immune to neutralize, power steal, and poison. She has wither to counter champions like America Chavez and just power gain in general. There's not much she can't do. Like, there's really not much she can't do. She has, I think she's the only champion in the game right now with a retribution passive. It's a brand new ability. Increases damage taken during special attacks. It's like, it's kind of like Daunted, but not exactly like Daunted. I'm pretty sure Retribution is... Let's see, let's get it correct specifically. When the affected champion activates special, they take increased damage from all sources by the given potency until the end of their special attack. Yeah, so she's the only character in the game right now with this Retribution effect, and it's super powerful. It increases all damage taken during specials, and that includes the first hit after a special attack. So let me show you what I mean by that. We can do Vision as the last fight here. So with the Retribution passive, Spider-Woman's first attack after the opponent throws a special, if you're countering their special attack, will deal double the damage. It's a 100% Retribution passive, so it's going to be 100% more damage. So I'm going to build up to my special 2 here. I'm going to throw the special 2 when I have it, and then I'm going to show you what I mean by that. I'm going to do a medium-medium combo, and you're going to see that the damage from the first medium is double what the second medium would be. So watch. Bait the special, medium, medium. 26,000 damage on that medium. That means the crit is 13,000, you see? So, let's do that one more time. Medium, medium. 8,000 non-crit, 14,000 crit. So double 14,000 is 28,000. So, even more damage, like more rewarding damage for going for that counter. This champ, she's just something special, man. She's so consistent as well. I mean, every single fight has been under 50 seconds and just above 40 seconds. That's incredibly consistent, and this is only rank 3. Rank 4, she's only going to get stronger. Like, she might not even need the second special one at the rank 4 power level. She works in so many pieces of content. She's actually pretty solid for higher health pool content, like knocking on the door of Everest stuff, because you can just consistently loop your Furies and your Power Stings to deal upwards of almost 1 million damage per cycle if you're really maximizing on your Furies and that Retribution passive. She's crazy. So be on the lookout probably sometime this week for a rank 4 Spider-Woman showcase on the channel. I'm sure I'll have it ready to go before I actually take her to rank 4 on my main account just so, I can get the gameplay earlier. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Finally, I have Spider-Woman. Finally, it felt like an eternity. But it's here. She's finally here, and I'm beyond thrilled. So she'll be my next rank 4, and the next showcase video that you see on the channel will most likely be the rank 4 Spider-Woman showcase. So thank you again so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, please let me know by subscribing and also hitting that like button. Thank you again so much, and I appreciate you being here. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.